Yeah.
Mhm. But before that, I think you haven't finished answering the questions, right? About the question last time in the discussion, right? Um, we still have some questions that we need to answer here.
Oh.
Mhm. By the way, Mr. Henry, I would like to ask you, can we study at about 7:30 next Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
7:30.
Mm-hmm. Instead of 8 p.m. Are you free at 7:50 or 7:30? Or no, you're not free.
7:30 on only Wednesday or Monday and Wednesday?
Only Wednesday.
Only Wednesday. Okay, I think okay.
Are you sure? You said you come back home at 7:30.
Yeah, 7:30. I can
Oh.
just come back home and start the lesson.
So you can still have time to your kids. When it
Yeah.
comes to Monday, our lesson was very, very late, right? It started at 8:45, right?
Hmm.
I see, I see. All right. I think we don't have enough. We don't have other time aside from it, right? You're not free every Tuesday or Thursday.
No, free that Tuesday and Thursday I have another session in my community.
Yeah, oh, I see. What time?
After end the working.
After your work.
Yeah.
Well, still okay. By the way, well, let's start and continue our lesson. This one. We still have questions here, Mr. Henry. We haven't finished. Yeah, in this part.
Yeah.
Um,
Study by community.
you're learning IT project management. I understand. It's
No,
okay.
I joined it in event to discuss with the other
Mm-hmm.
to share about.
It's okay. It's okay. Hold on. All right. So let's have this one. Do you have a personal doctor, Mr. Henry?
No, I don't.
You don't have a personal doctor.
Yeah.
So when you go to the hospital, you try to be diagnosed to the same to different doctors over and over again. Is that
Yeah.
what you mean?
The random doctor.
Sorry, the.
Random.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Random doctor. All right. I see. I see.
And well.
That's correct. That's correct. I mean, random is just like different doctors over and over again. Yeah,
Yeah.
because maybe you're thinking all of them are great, all of them are good, right? Mm-hmm. Um. Well, let's have the next one. All right. Uh, is it important to follow the doctor's advice? Why or why not?
Yeah. I think it's important to follow the doctor advice because they are the doctor. They have knowledge and we need
Knowledge. They
knowledge
have the knowledge. All right.
knowledge and we need to follow their advice.
All right. There you go. Thank you. We need to follow their advice. So it is important to follow the doctor's advice because they have the knowledge we need to follow their advice, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So maybe you can say to they in order to avoid repeating the word advice, they have the knowledge and we need to follow them. All right. You can
Hmm.
simply say we need to follow them. All right.
Okay.
Do you think doctors know best? What do you think so?
Hmm.
Do you think they know best?
I I think the doctor know a lot, but I don't I can I do not sure that they know best.
Oh, all right. So
Yeah.
I do not sure. Instead of I do not, I am not.
I am not. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not.
Don't forget that. You will not say I do not. I am not.
I am
Right.
not. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure that they know best. All right. Why?
Because I think that there
Maybe the doctors know a lot, right?
yeah.
But I am not sure. Instead of that, if
If
they know
they
best,
yeah,
because
I think there someone now more than them.
one more time.
Someone
Because
someone
someone
someone now more than them.
sorry.
Someone now.
Oh, maybe someone knows best, right? Maybe you can say like this, because others can be better
Can be better.
than them, right?
Yeah.
You can say that. All right.
Mm.
So maybe you can also say, Mr. Henry, you will let's say, how to say, you will agree that it depends on their experience, right?
Mm.
Yeah, others would love to you know what, would love to uh have a doctor who has a lot of experiences, right? So maybe it depends on their experiences. If given a choice, would you want to be a doctor? Why or why not?
If 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 given a choice, I think I don't want to be a doctor
Why?
because I have some because some of my friend is a doctor and
Maybe some of my friends are doctors, right?
yeah,
And then
and they share with me.
they what? They
They share share
they share. Can you say
share share
share?
share
Okay, they share. They share that what? They share.
share. Mm, they share with me. They share with me.
How do they share from you?
Mm, they they will facing some terrible situation
They share with me that
that they
that they what?
they 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 facing
They face terrible situation, right?
yeah they
Or
face
maybe
terrible yeah
yeah, maybe they face or
they
they are
face
facing. You're trying to
they
say
are
that
okay
terrible situation.
terrible yeah
Is that your friend or your brother?
yeah
What is the? I mean, can you please share to me? What was the most terrible situation that your brother is encountered? Like if you are a doctor, if you do have a mistake, right?
mm,
Just like simple thing, if you do have a mistake, it will cost life, right?
yeah
Yeah.
and sometimes they cannot do anything they just see the patient go to death
They just go the patient. They just see the patient go to death. Let's
yeah
try to rephrase that. They cannot do anything. Let me
uh,
just help you. They cannot
they cannot
do anything.
do anything yeah
All right. So they just
they just
what? They just
mm, they just
you said they just see
they
the patient.
see the
All right.
patient
This is your go to that, right?
yeah
Okay. So instead of that, you can say like this. they cannot do anything, all right, and they can only, all right, you can use the word stare. That's much better. Stare at the patient, all right, go to that, maybe until it dies.
Okay.
Okay.
Stare.
Stare is just like looking very, I mean, focused. You are very focused when you're looking at that person. All
Okay.
right. Yeah. For example, when you were a college student, you are staring at your wife all the time, right? Yeah. I mean, when you were a college student, you're always staring at your wife, right? Did you get my point?
Yeah, I hear.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I said that when you were a college student, Henry.
A colleague.
University.
University. Yeah.
When you are a university student, you are always staring at your wife now.
Sometimes.
That's why others, yeah, don't have a chance. Well, let's have the next one. What do you do to stay healthy? Do you still have time to do exercise even though you're very busy, Mr. Henry?
Yeah. Uh,
What do you do to stay healthy?
I often running and swimming.
Oh, I often do running and swimming, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. Do you agree that prevention is better than cure?
Yeah. Agree. Uh, Prevention is better than cure.
Why? Can you give an example?
Uh, because because if if we are um, because prevention help us is healthy and we have
Sorry, prevention help us.
prevention help us healthy.
Help us healthy? There's
Yeah.
something missing. Oh, don't forget to add preposition.
Uh,
Prevention helps us
mm,
healthy?
to
Yeah, that's
to
correct.
to healthy
To healthy? There's something missing again.
to uh to stay healthier. No.
There you go. To stay healthy, right?
Uh,
All
yes.
right. There you go. There, always remember that most of the time there's something missing, and you just take time to think, what's that? What's that word that's missing, right? And then you
Okay.
already know what it is. All right. So we're done with this. We're gonna move on to the question: what are you looking for? Let's start with the first word. We have look for. Can you say look for?
Look for.
To try to find something.
To try to find something.
Okay, example, did you find what you were looking for? Can you
Did
try
you
to make a sentence using you look for? Sorry, I didn't
uh,
allow you to read it. Make your own sentence, please.
look for? Okay. Uh, I'm 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 looking for your approval.
All right. I'm looking for your approval.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Looking for your approval what? Looking
Uh,
for your approval.
for
What
my
do you, sorry?
suggestion. Looking for your approval for my suggestion.
For my suggestion.
Suggestion. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Can you say suggestion?
Suggestion.
Okay, thank you. We have the word conference room.
Conference room.
One more time. Conference room.
Conference room.
Okay, there you go. So when we say conference room, that's a room for business meetings. Do you have conference room in your company, Mr. Henry?
Yeah, yes, we have.
Oh, you do have. Okay. Next, we have the word recall. Recall.
Recall.
Okay,
Call.
when we say recall, it means to remember something.
Hmm.
To remember something. All right?
To something, yeah.
Yeah, so for example, I cannot recall her name.
Yes, I cannot recall her name.
Thank you. So can you make a sentence using the word recall, please?
Call.
Can you make a sentence using the word
I cannot recall her email.
I cannot recall her email. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have the word drawer. Can you say drawer?
Drawer.
One more time. Drawer.
Drawer.
That is a container shaped like a box that is part of a desk or other piece of furniture that slides in and out. All right. So this is an example of drawer.
Hmm.
Do you have some drawers at your home? Maybe yes, right?
Yeah.
Do you have some drawers? Okay, good. Next, we have the word don't mention it.
Don't mention it.
Okay. Used to answer someone who has just thanked you for something. Can you read again?
Choose to answer someone who had just thanked you for something. Thank
All
you.
right, there you go. So, thank you.
Hello. Who had just thanked you for something.
All right, so now for this part, this is this is the other word for you're welcome, right? Most of the time, if someone says thank you, we will say you're welcome,
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
But you can say don't mention it, like don't tell it to anyone. All right, that's the meaning of don't mention it. Do you
Okay.
understand?
Okay.
Thank you. Can you make a sentence using this one? Can you make a
It
sentence?
don't mention it. It's in my duty.
It's my
Duty. My duty.
it's my duty. Can you say duty? Yeah,
Duty.
yeah, duty. So
Duty.
don't mention it. Don't mention it. Right? It's my duty.
Duty.
Thank you. Okay. Now let's move on to dialogue practice. So let's get started for this. All right.
Okay.
Um, hmm, Nina is looking for something. So I would be James, and you are Nina. Okay.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
I am looking for my pen. I think I left it somewhere.
Okay. I'll help you find it. What color is it?
It's blue. Have you seen it?
Oh, I think so. Maybe I saw it in the conference room.
Yes. I recall leaving it there. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Just be sure to keep it with you.
You're right. I keep it in my drawer next time.
Thank you. Right now, let's check your understanding, Mr. Henry. So, what was Nina looking for?
Uh, She looking for her
Oh,
pen.
stop, sorry. There's something missing again. Instead of she looking, that's no good. It's not correct.
She were looking.
She were?
She
Where
were.
where we use where if the subject is plural or many.
She
But
was. Was.
sorry?
Was.
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 There you go. It should be was. It's not where. She was.
She was. She was. She was looking for her pen.
There you go. For her pen. Thank you. Number 2. Where did James see what Nina was looking for? What's your answer?
Where did James see?
Yeah, where did James see what Nina was looking for?
James see
Oops. So the past
James
tense.
seen James saw.
Saw.
James
Alright.
saw. James saw her Nina in
Sorry? James saw her Nina?
when her Nina pencil.
Is it pencil? Or pen?
A pen.
One more time. James saw
James saw Nina pen.
Nina's pen. Nina's pen.
Nina's pen
Mhm.
in the conference room.
In the conference room. Thank you. Alright, correct. Number 3. What was James' advice to Nina?
James advised that Nina keep it. I don't remember.
This one?
Nina keep it with her.
Okay, there you go. Maybe you can say James.
James James advised.
Or give an advice. Or maybe you can simply say advice. It can also be a verb. James advised.
Advised Nina that.
Advise her maybe.
Advise her to keep it with her.
All right, there you go. Or maybe you can say advise her to be sure. All right, to keep it with her. Right. Thank you. Right now, we're gonna move on to listening comprehension part. So I will stop sharing my screen, and you will answer some questions. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So these are the questions. All right. The first question is, all right. Why was Paul running around the office? All right. So next question.
Pardon. Can you repeat the first question?
Okay, the first question is, why was Paul running around the office?
Paul.
The second question is, who helped Paul search for his lost item? All right. The third question is, where did they search? The fourth question is, where was his lost item? All right. Are you ready? I'm gonna read it.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. So I will read it now. Okay. So let me try to read this part. All right. So hold on. 1 second. All right. Paul was running around the office looking for something he had lost. Carol asked him what was wrong and if she could help him somehow. He told her that he had lost his lucky paperweight. Carol suggested he search his drawers, but it wasn't there. They also checked the conference room, but it wasn't there either. In the end, they found it on a colleague's desk where Paul had left it earlier that day. All right?
Yes, I think one more time.
One more time. All right.
Yeah.
So, uh, hold on. All right. Paul was running around the office looking for something he had lost. Carol asked him what was wrong and if she could help him somehow. He told her that he had lost his lucky paperweight. Carol suggested he search his drawers, but it wasn't there. They also checked the conference room, but it wasn't there either. In the end, they found it on a colleague's desk where Paul had left it earlier that day. All right, let's try to answer the question. Um, why was Paul running around the office?
Mm. He he looking he he was looking for something.
All right, and what is that something? Letter A, he was searching for some missing documents. B, Paul was looking for his lucky paperweight.
B.
Letter B, that's correct. Number 2. Mhm. All right, there you go.
Number 2.
Um, who helped Paul search for his lost item?
That is Carol.
Okay, that's correct. Carol, right?
Carol.
Carol helped him search for his lost item. Number 3, where did they search?
Mm, they they search in three place, but I don't remember. I just remember they search in research in conference room, but
Can you pronounce it again? They search in
conference room, conference room,
okay, conference room.
conference room.
Okay, Carol and Paul search through Paul's um yeah, through Paul's drawers and conference room. Okay, can you say that again?
Carol and Paul search through Paul drawer and the conference room.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. All right. All right. Next one. Where was his lost item?
I yeah, I cannot hear that word.
Mhm. All right. So, thank you.
Mm.
Uh, well, A, Paul found his missing paperweight on his coworker's desk. B, Carol hid it in her drawer to tease Paul.
Maybe I.
Letter A. Okay. What is letter A?
I don't remember that word in the dialogue, but I hear it, maybe it's similar with your word.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. All right. There you go. Let's move on to the article first. I'd like you to read it clearly, just like a pronunciation practice.
Okay.
Please look at the chat box and please read that again, please.
Read, I read this paragraph.
Sorry. Please read it in the chat box.
Okay. How were running around the office
Sorry,
Look,
Paul. Can you say Paul?
Paul.
One more time.
Paul. Paul.
Yeah. Paul was
running around the office looking for something he had lost. Carol asked him what were wrong, and if she could help him somehow. He told her that he had lost his lucky paperweight. Carol suggested he searched his drawer, but it wasn't there. They also checked the conference room, but it wasn't there either. In the end, they found it on a colleague's desk, where Paul had left it earlier that day.
okay. Thank you so much. All right. So we're done with this part. Let's move on to role play. For the role play part, let me share my screen. Okay, you have lost several books you borrowed from a friend. Tell your teacher what they look like. Okay? Okay, let's do you understand the situation?
Okay, understand.
Let's try, please. Go ahead.
Um, I cannot recall.
Oh, hey, good evening. Why are you here, Mr. Henry?
Good evening, Mr. Jim. I'm looking for several books. I borrowed it from my friend.
Okay. All right. Really? Can you please describe me the book?
Uh, it's a yellow book, and
Yellow book. Okay.
yeah, it's a famous famous book.
Mm, really? What is the book all about?
Label, book label.
Sorry?
Pardon,
What is the book all about?
all label. I don't.
I mean, is it a math book, English book, something like that?
Uh, the Vietnamese book.
Oh, right, about Vietnamese. Well, I just want to ask you, when was the last time that you remember that you have that book with you?
Uh, the last time I put it in on my desk.
Oh, okay. You put it on the desk. Well, to be honest with you, I think I saw a book um in the conference room earlier this day. Maybe you can check it out. All right?
Okay, I will check.
Okay, thank you. Please check it as well. All right. So thank you so much, Mr. Henry. But I would like you to give more details. All right. Is it thick or thin? All
Check
right.
thing.
Is it
Yeah.
thick or thin book? You
Yeah.
will also say that. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm. You can add the details like this.
Okay.
Right now, let's move on to discussion. What things do you usually forget?
Mm,
What
I
things do you usually forget?
I usually forget. I I am usually forget a lot of things.
Like what?
Yeah, the job, the mm,
Like
so, my job, my task.
your job.
Yeah.
Okay, you usually forget your job. What else?
Uh, um, my So something.
For example, like small things, maybe you usually forget small things, right?
Yeah.
What are those small things that you usually forget?
Such as the key.
Keys. Car?
Yeah.
House keys or car keys?
Car key.
Oh, all right. So I usually forget a lot of things,
Mm.
like my car keys. Okay. Do you take time to look for things? Why or why not?
Uh, yes, it had a lot, had time to look for things, but I have a way to manage it.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
So maybe you can simply mention that. All right. Um. Mhm. But sometimes, if you are an organized person, you will not take time to look for things because you know where you put it, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes you will ask your wife, right? Oh, where is my car keys? Because we know that the our I mean wives knows everything where it is, right? They can
Yeah.
find the smallest thing that we cannot find, right?
Yeah. The way know everything.
Yeah, but the thing is they will be get angry to you, right? Like you're very irresponsible. You're always looking for your things.
Yeah.
Well, no, I just kidding. I know that you have a very kind wife. Well, do you feel annoyed if you cannot find what you're looking for?
Yeah. Maybe sometime.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you're annoyed. Where do you keep your things?
I uh, I organize uh, the play for them. I organize I organize a play to keep it.
All right, so you are organizing something.
Yeah.
All right, so well, let's have this one. Have you ever lost a large amount of money?
No,
Oh, good
I
thing.
not love the money.
Do you think it's important to return your items where you found them after using them? Why? I mean, for example, you put your car keys on your drawer. Do you think it's important to always put it on the same place?
Yeah, that is.
Why?
I think that it's important because it will save the time to looking for it.
All right, there you go. To avoid time looking for it, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, we're done with our time for today. Thank you so much, Mr. Henry. We added 5 minutes because I'm 5 minutes late. So in
Okay.
today's next class, we're gonna learn another lesson. All right, we will have sightseeing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have a question. Is it possible to do you have any other free time on Monday? Because I think 8:45 was so late. Do you have any other time? I just want to ask.
Hmm.
Like, do you have any other time or that's your the only free time for you?
Yeah. It can in
7.
7:15.
7:15.
I thought 7 yeah
7:30.
30 p.m.
Oh, I see. Hmm.
If in the Monday morning, I will check. I will check and feedback to you.
Oh, sure, sure. Yeah, if Monday morning is
But
okay.
if we can start in Monday morning, what what are your slot?
I mean, just tell me. I will make time for you.
Uh,
All right, but our schedule will be 8:45. All right, the same. Right? It's just like if you're free, just tell me, Jim. I'm free at that time. Are you free? Then let's just talk. All right.
okay.
Thank you, Mr. Henry. See you on Monday. Bye bye.
Yeah, see you.